Hello and welcome to lesson number 3 of my fingerstyle guitar arrangement of Richard Marx's Right Here Waiting for You. In this lesson I'd like to go through the entire arrangement bar by bar. For plucking the chords of the intro I use a fast arpeggio. I play T-I-M-A very shortly, one after the other. It is a very special motion, like scrolling. Here is another separate exercise which might be helpful to improve the mobility of your right hand. For the 4-finger arpeggio we have to play 16th notes, which I count using taccatina. 4 times taccatina makes 16 syllables representing 16 places in a bar. Taccatina, 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 taccatina. Taccatina, taccatina. In Richard Marx's original version, the intro is followed by an instrumental introduction of the refrain. Then, from bar 16, the verse starts. We play the melody with the same technique as in lesson 1 and 2, playing alternatingly index and middle finger. In bar 18, we have to play 16th notes. It is important to be able to count out every bar correctly. Let's take bar 18 as an example for training. Taccatina 2 and 3 and 4 and taccatina 2 and 3 and 4 and taccatina 2 and 3 and 4 and. In bar 19 I play a fast arpeggio similar to the one of the intro, this time using 3 fingers only. You can practice this technique as well in a separate exercise. Since we play only 3 notes on each beat, we play triplets, which I count by the syllables ga-ma-la. Ga-ma-la, 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 ga-ma-la. Ga-ma-la, 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 ga-ma-la. In bar 25, I play a fill-in on the bass strings. Due to the 16th notes, this passage is too fast to be played by the thumb. I use P-I-M-I and count taccatina, taccatina, taccatina. It is helpful to practice this detail as a loop combining bar 24 and 25. 3 and 4 and. Taccatina. 1 and 2 and 3 and taccatina. The refrain starts in bar 28. Since I play on two strings at the same time, I play in the pattern position using M and A for the second and the first string, and analog I and M for the third and the second string. 3 and 4 and... In bar 41, I play a so-called appoggiatura. It is a very short hammer-on. Regularly, a hammer-on rings as long as a normally plucked note. Plucked, hammer-on. As an appoggiatura, it is played very sharply only to give the note another color. Three and 4 and... The rhythm in bar 60 is a bit tricky. On the fourth beat, we play a 16th note, followed by an 8th and a 16th again. This should not be mistaken for an appoggiatura. We can count it exactly with taccatina. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and taccatina, 1 and 2 and 3 and taccatina. In bar 67, I play an ornament to make the repetition of the refrain sound a little different. Each melody note is followed by the open G string. We count taccatina again and play in the pattern position. 3 and 4 and 1 and taccatina, 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 1 and taccatina, 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 1 and